In this video, we'll be looking at prize promotions. A prize promotion enables you to award prizes to your customers based on purchases they may make, or their birth date, or even on a random factor. When awarding based on purchases, a prize can be given based on the product that they buy, where they buy it, what time of the day they buy it, or which day of the week they buy it. Plus, you can limit the amount of prizes given based on the total given, the total per day, the total per account, and even the total per account per day. Then, the prize that you award can either be a ticket or a voucher, it can be points on the account, or even a credit on the account. Let's have a look at a prize promo in detail. To access the prize promotions, firstly, in back office, we go to the Marketing and Promotions tab, then we select Prize Promotions. This will give us the list of all the current prize promotions that are in the system. You can see here that we currently have 5 prize promotions in the system, and 3 of these are currently active. We'll have a look at each of these examples in a moment, but firstly, let's have a look at the prize promotion screen by adding a new prize promotion. You'll see that this screen is divided up into a number of areas. At the top, we have the promotion name and promotion type. Below it, we have the qualifying criteria. This will vary depending on the promotion type, and it will determine whether this prize promotion is to be awarded or not. On the right, we have the filters, which is standard within the system. Below it, we have the schedule of when this prize promotion would be active. Below this, we have the details of the prize to be given. And lastly, on the lower right, we can set limits as to how many promotions are to be awarded. Now let's look at the promotion types. When I click on this, you'll see that there are numerous promotion types available. We have entry, which can award a prize based on swiping your card at an entry terminal or your first transaction at a till. Transaction, which means we can give a prize for every transaction either within a time period or limited by a quantity. We then have birthday, which can award a prize either on your birthday or any time within the birthday month. Then you can award a prize based on the total number of points earned over a period. Carrying on, we can see that we can award prizes randomly based on total purchases over a period, or we can specify a product or a list of products that can award a prize. Then we can see that you can award a prize based on an account crediting their account. We will look at some examples of these shortly. Before this, let's look down at the prizes we can award. You can see here that the first prize type is a ticket. A ticket is simply a small receipt that is printed. This receipt can either go into a barrel for a draw, or it can be used to purchase some other product. Another prize can be points on an account, or a credit on an account. We can just simply display the fact that a prize has been won to the operator, or we can create a voucher. This is probably the most common type of prize that is given. Vouchers are very powerful within BPOS and are covered in detail in another video in this series. Then we have an increase in discount limit for an account, or a points multiplier, which multiplies the amount of points that was earned on the transaction. Looking over at maximums, you can see that we can set the maximum number of promotions awarded overall. This would be useful to limit, say, the number of tickets into a barrel to 1,000. We could also limit the maximum promotions given per day. We could also limit it per account. And then lastly, we can limit the number of promotions per day per account. Okay, now let's look at some real-world examples that we have in our system already. Let's start with the top one, which is the birthday promotion. If I look at this, you can see that the qualifying criteria allows me to set either I award for the whole month of the birthday or just on the actual birthday itself. In this case, I'm awarding for the whole month of the birthday. Down below, you see that we're awarding a voucher. And down over to the maximums, we're limiting to 1 per account. This means that the customer can come in any time during the month of their birthday and they'll receive their prize, but they'll only receive it once. I could have alternatively set it to 1 per day per account, and in which case every day during the month of their birthday they would receive the voucher. Okay, let's look at the next one. The next one is a very different type of prize promotion. It is called second meal half price. And what we're achieving here is any time that you buy a specific type of product, you'll receive a voucher. Now this voucher will enable you, on the next time you come in, you'll be able to get your second meal at half price. Let's see how we set this up. Firstly, the promotion type is product list. Looking in the qualifying criteria, we are saying that we only need to sell any one product that's on this list. And for every subsequent product that's on this list, we will award the prize. The product list is specified here, and it is a standard key list within the system. If I click on the View button, I can see all the key lists that are in the system. From here, I can add a new key list, or I could edit the key lists that I'm using. I can see here that in the key list, I have numerous main courses set. Then, below this, I'm telling the system to exclude any products that are sold at a zero price or have already been discounted as part of a promotion. You'll see in the schedule that this promotion only applies on Mondays, Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Below this, you can see that the prize that I'm giving is a voucher. I can go down and select any voucher I wish within the system, and at this point I can edit or add a new voucher. If I click and look at the voucher, you'll see that this voucher is a product promotion which will apply a product promotion of meal half price. Digging further, if I edit that product promotion, I can see that it is giving a 50% discount on all main courses. Going back to the original price promotion, I can see now that whenever I sell a product that appears on the Carvery list, I will then give a voucher so that the customer on their next visit can use this voucher to get a half price meal. Okay, that was a complex one. Let's carry on and see other prize promotions. The next one I have here is called Tuesday mornings, and you can see that in the schedule it applies only on Tuesdays between 9 AM and 12 PM. The promotion type is transaction, so this means that every transaction will receive this prize. Looking at the maximums, you can see that we have set that only 100 prizes per day will be awarded. So therefore, this prize promotion will award the first 100 transactions a ticket, and this ticket, as you see in the display message, is to be given to the customer that then they put into the barrel, and a prize would be drawn subsequently. The next prize promotion that we have here is based on purchases by an account. Once an account has got purchases of $500, they will then receive the prize. You can see that there is a flag that's called Sales Can Accumulate. This tells the system to accumulate all the purchases for each account so they can qualify for this prize promotion. A promotion type of purchases can work in a different way. If I turn off the Sales Can Accumulate flag, now I need to achieve that required purchases within the one transaction. In this case, I might set it to only $20, in which case any transaction over $20 will then award this prize. I can also set up a subsequent. This could also be 20, which means for every $20 that you purchase, you will receive this prize. However, I could set it to 50, meaning that within a transaction, the first $20 receives the first prize, and then any subsequent $50 amount within that one transaction will then award additional prizes. Okay, let's look at some other ones. You see here we have a sample of a random prize promotion. In this case, you can see down firstly at the schedules that this only applies on the first Sunday of each month, and it only applies between 12 PM and 6 PM. In the qualifying criteria, we see that we have set the chances to be 1 in 3. This means that each transaction has a 1 in 3 chance of awarding this prize. It does not mean every third transaction. In the filters, you can see that we are limiting this prize promotion to only be awarded in the bars, and in the maximums you can see that each account is limited to receiving one promotion per day. Okay, that's just a few of the prize promotions that you can set up within the system. As you can see, it is very powerful and very flexible, and it's a key asset in the marketing and promotions of your venue.